2, 1.
Hi, I'm Teresa and I am here today. I'm so excited to introduce you to Aubrey. She is a graduate of Village of the Valley, which is near and dear to my heart, and who we're partnering with to create stable housing and build community together. And she has offered to share her story. Here we go.
Hi, my name is Aubrey. I'm a single mom and I graduated from VOTV, Village of the Valley, about 3 years ago. And I work full-time. I go to school full-time for my bachelor's degree. But the most important thing to me is my son, William. And one of the biggest dreams that I have is to provide a safe and stable living environment for us to really thrive and move into the next stages of our lives together. I've worked tirelessly with Village of the Valley for the last 3 years along my healing journey. And it's been such a struggle to work full-time and go to school full-time and have a place to live, a roof over my head. The rent increases no matter how much I increase my income or decrease my expenses. I just really need an extra hand to reach out to help me reach where my dreams are on the other side.
So what we're going to do with this crowdfunding that you are being invited to is we're going to raise $30,000. 10% of that is going to go to Village of the Valley to help them continue in their programming. The rest of it will come into taking this distressed property and creating a stable living environment so that Aubrey and William can have a place to come home. Will you partner with us?
I would add that in the midst of just trying to provide for basic needs, food, shelter, all that sort of thing, you have that added element of emotional healing that Aubrey's been doing, that I've been doing, that I know you've been doing, we're all trying to do, right? Just so that we can keep it together enough to be able to get this done, and enough to be able to look for the housing that we're trying to find, or enough to be at work every day, working your 10, 12-hour shift, whatever it may be. That piece isn't even available to someone who's in an unstable housing situation. You don't even get the luxury of trying to feel. So you bring that in, and now where are we? Well, we're in need of support and community is where we're at. And a grouping of other people, in our case, women, who come alongside and really help to build a strong foundation for facing the rent instability, facing the underpaid job that you're working at, and being able to process through all of the ways that you're triggered and traumatized over and over and over again when you're in a stressful, anxiety-producing situation like Aubrey's been facing with all this rent instability.
I wanted to share why I am so passionate about creating stability and building community. And it really stems from the foundation or essence of that home matters, a welcoming home matters, where you can restore yourself from the day and rejuvenate yourself and be ready to go for the next day. In 2012, I found that my life just shattered, as if it was a glass jar that hit the tile floor. The shards of glass went every place. So that was my life, my relationships, how I functioned in the world. And as that happened, it was so dark for me. I couldn't find my way out of a paper bag. And yet I was on the floor as if proverbially trying to inch by inch put the pieces together. And what I found was that people who cared, who saw the value in me, saw how my heart had been broken and scattered, came alongside of me and helped me put the pieces of my life back together as if it was a sea glass in a jar. They spoke kind words. They gave me a cup of cool water. They gave me their wisdom and guidance. They sometimes just heard me tell the same heartbroken story 100 times until I worked my way out of the situation I was, until I moved to a place where I could stand again. And then what they did was they reminded me, as Aubrey talked about, that just a few more inches and you will be past that situation and on to creating a meaningful, beautiful life again. And that's what we hope to do with the Marshall property. We hope to create the stability for single moms that are in the midst of doing the work and putting their lives back together, so that they too can have that extra set of hands, that extra warm hug, that extra "you've got this, I believe in you," so that they too can create their own meaningful life.